Welcome to SGA After Hours. I'm your host, Hunter Bradley, and today we are diving into our SGA Executive Cabinet. And starting today, we have Point Park's very own president, Kyle Maclaughlin.
That's my name.
Oh, that is.
Hi, Hunter.
Hello, Kyle. How are you today?
I'm swell. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm glad. This is the first episode, and I'm very excited to do this for the rest of the school year and have a fun thing to put on my resume.
That's what it's all about.
Today, we're going to be discussing the things on everyone's minds. But first, before that, just to let you know, guys, we come from the Student Center of Media Innovation at Point Park University. That is where this is being filmed at the moment. It is a great space open to all students to use, and it's a great how we're doing this, babe. So,
thank you, CMI.
Thank you, CMI. We love you, CMI. First up, we're on air. So welcome. We're here. Let's go ahead and get started. But first, make sure to subscribe for us on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, and we will get started with the show today. All right. Well, Kyle, since you are our guest today, that is true. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? And, how did you get involved with SGA?
I'm Kyle Maclaughlin. I'm your Student Government Association president. I'm from a really boring suburb outside of Philadelphia called Downingtown. And I got involved in student government last year. I had been kind of involved in a couple of different organizations around campus, and I was looking for a place where I could make some sort of change, address some of the stuff that I want to change around school. And Mark Palumbo, the former SGA president, ran into me in the hallway, and he was like, "You should join SGA," and he gave me the hard pitch, and I joined, and apparently it worked out well.
Mark Palumbo's elevator pitch is why Kyle is here with us today, and is why I'm here today. So thank you.
Thank you, Mark Palumbo.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Did you have a brat summer?
I did have a brat summer.
How brat was your summer?
It was very brat. I wore some bratty outfits, and
We'll put it up here.
And I did the apple dance in front of the big floating pickle at Picklesburg.
Picklesburg.
Shout out Picklesburg.
Let's talk about Picklesburg.
Can we talk about Picklesburg?
Can we talk about how involved Point Park University is with Picklesburg?
I woke up. We as you know, we both lived in the same apartment this summer on Point Park's campus, and looking out my window for a week or two to see just this giant pickle with a college graduation cap on. That was a lot. I was scared.
That's gonna be us.
That's gonna be us.
We're gonna be the pickles graduating.
Yes.
I think we should rebrand to the Point Park Pickles. I think PPP.
PPP, yeah.
PPP, guys.
It's brand synergy.
It is. It's brand synergy. That's called building a brand.
It's called building a brand.
Lip check.
Lip check. Oh my god, Chapel Road?
No! That's an inside joke between me and Kyle, because one time while working at my beautiful job, I had some blue and green eyeshadow on, and a customer came up to me and said, "Oh my god, I love your Chapel Roan cosplay." Here at SGA After Hours, we love Chapel Roan.
Love you, Chapel.
We love Chapel Roan.
Come on the podcast.
Please. However, girl, I was doing blush and red hair first.
Real.
Let's wake that up. What do you do on campus?
What do I do on campus?
What's your job?
What's my job? Well, as student government president, I'm here to meet the needs of our students. I go to a lot of meetings with administrators, take a lot of meetings with students to hear some of their concerns. I meet with everybody. I meet with Dean Palo. I meet with Dean Gieske. I meet with President Brusalis. I meet with Christy Weiss at Culinart. And of course, I get us ready for our student government legislative body meetings and our executive cabinet meetings. So if anybody has any questions or concerns about anything on campus, they can come to me. I'm always around. I'm also the Political Science Association president, always be plugging.
Keep those plugs coming.
So I do a lot of voter registration on campus and try to boost civic engagement and stuff.
Well, speaking of plugs, let's plug SGA real quick, because that is what this is about.
That's what this is about.
We're here because of SGA.
Thank you.
And without SGA, what would we have?
You wouldn't have bus passes.
You would not have your bus passes.
Yeah.
Kyle, talk to us a little bit about our bus passes and inform the students about how they can use bus passes.
So this is for all of you here that are too afraid to use the bus, and I know that there are too many of you. My freshman year and for the years prior, we did not have bus passes. What we instead had was a deal where it was after 7. Was it all week after 7?
It was Monday through Friday after 6, I think. We got on the bus for $1.
And then on weekends.
When it was $1 regardless.
Yeah. So regardless, you were not getting it for free, but you got a discount. This was we were going through the SGA archives. They were trying to get this changed since the 90s.
The 90s.
The 90s. 90.
Your mom was born in the 90s.
Maybe. My mom was born in the 60s.
Mine too.
But regardless, the last year, after a lot of pushing from SGA, we finally got the UPass program. So all full-time students on campus can get a bus pass for free. They can go wherever they want. You just got to get onto the Port Authority Ready to Ride app and log in with your school email, and you will get a monthly pass that you can use to get on the bus or most T stations for free.
With the bus pass, you can get on the inclines for free, you can get on the T for free, and you can get on our bus for free. That is 3 ways of transportation that you're not using. And think about how much of your money that you're wasting going here and not using the bus.
Exactly.
Try new restaurants.
Go to other parts of the city.
We get into museums for free. Go to the Warhol.
Pittsburgh is your campus.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
These were some beautiful things. Something that I wanted to talk more about is like our executive cabinet. That is a very huge thing.
It is.
And honestly, I think that the point of these first couple episodes is to introduce you to our legislative body, but also mostly our executive cabinet, because this is the SGA podcast, after all. Remember that. SGA After Hours. And the after hours in question is right here.
Right here, right now.
Right here and right now. So please explain to us what an executive cabinet is.
I and my lovely Vice President, Dylan Evan Reese-Peterson, spent this past summer doing interviews and really trying to hash out who we were going to have for our whole cabinet, who would help us out with different SGA-related things. So we have our communications director, Hunter Bradley, graphic design coordinator, B. Pugh, diversity, equity, and inclusion chairperson, Drew Williams, treasurer, Elliot Geary, parliamentarian, Arden Adams. What?
Recording secretary.
Yeah, recording secretary, Megan Steiner. Sorry, I was getting notes from off camera.
We have a live studio audience.
We have a live studio audience in here. And
laugh.
Chief of Staff Catherine Graysinger, all putting in a lot of hard work, and you'll probably meet all of them if you keep watching the podcast or listening to the podcast. I guess that would make more sense.
Watch the podcast.
Watch the podcast.
This is my job. This is my blood for this year. Please watch the podcast.
If you don't watch the podcast, I have to kick Hunter out of our apartment.
Guys, I'm going to be unhoused if you don't take care of this and watch our podcast.
It's true.
Cut that.
Honestly, the CMI, and I know I do have to say this because they're letting us do our podcast in here, but the CMI is pretty lovely. This little room, it's nice.
No, I feel like safe.
Yeah.
I feel like I can say things without repercussions. But that's not always the case.
It's like I'm wrapped up in a warm blanket.
Exactly. Do you like a blanket? What kind of blanket do you like?
So I love a fuzzy blanket. But here's the thing about me. I do like a top sheet when I'm sleeping. I get warm. I get hot.
Oh my god, the scandal.
It's a real scandal. People have told me it's crazy. Some people who I share a bed with will not let me.
Who all are you sharing a bed with, President Macalughlin?
The entire executive cabinet now.
Oh my god, guys.
We all sleep in one long Powerpuff Girls bed and with our little like floppy hats.
Yeah, and we snooze. Girls who snooze. I'm a comforter girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like warm blankets when I'm sleeping because it overheats me.
That's right.
As a plus-size individual, I fear that fuzzy blankets are not meant for me. And I love a comforter. I've always loved a quilt.
Oh, yeah.
The moment my mom gave me a quilt, I was so happy in my life. I was like, this is cooling, but comforting.
I feel like people don't give me quilts enough as an adult.
As an adult, can we bring back quilts?
Guys, brat summer is over. It's quilt spring.
Spring?
Fall.
It's fall now. Guys, this is not spring. This is not 5 months pre-recorded. We have some questions for you.
The people have questions.
The people are talking. The people have things to say. And I'm going to make sure we got no new questions before we go ahead. Oh, we did not.
Wow.
Okay, so we got a total of 4 questions, you guys.
Woo!
Please, if I post about questions, you can go on the SGA Instagram and ask questions.
You better be following the SGA Instagram.
I always post them the day before filming because I am a procrastinator. Fun fact about me. But I do love getting some questions. So if I post about it, don't be shy. Ask anything.
Ask anything.
Like you could have asked Kyle if he was single and we could have told you no.
Could have told you no. The answer is no. I'm sorry to say.
But we know that's a question that people have. So
that's what the people want to know.
The answer is no.
Did you hear that?
I didn't.
Guys, there's a ghost in the CMI office. Moving on to our first question. Oh, our lovely VP, the DP, has a question. He asks, what's your favorite song off of Sabrina Carpenter's album Short and Sweet?
Oh,
I will be answering these questions as well.
Okay, I heard. What's the country sounding one? Slim Pickings, as my studio audience just reminded me. Pickens. Slim Pickens. It's super cute. It's super cute.
I like that song. Honestly, I think my favorite song is Bad Chem.
Bad Chem's real. That was stuck in my head so much.
No, the jingle of that really just gets me going. I like that song a lot.
I think Sabrina Carpenter sold her soul like a demon. I think there's something in those songs. It's got me.
We saw her on Girl Meets World.
Exactly.
That was our generation. And
can't blame a girl for trying.
You can't blame a girl for trying. And honestly, we're trying here at the SGA podcast. We're trying very hard.
Yeah.
Something I want to know is, were you paying attention to Sabrina Carpenter before this year?
I listened to her last album. VPDP, who asked this question, was very into the last album.
I was very into the last album too. Emails I Can't Send was really like emotional, and it helped me get through a lot when it came out.
Yeah.
And honestly, sometimes I still cry to some of those songs because they're very just like deep and emotional, and the lyrics relate. So honestly,
it's a different vibe than Short and Sweet. Short and Sweet's very like catchy pop princess, and I feel like Emails I Can't Send was sad and kind of like, it was a little singer-songwritery.
Yeah. If I had to pick which one I like better, I do like Emails I Can't Send better than Short and Sweet.
I think that's true.
Based off of like just the way it sounds and like the music it kind of like had on it, I love Feather. Feather's that song.
Oh,
forever.
real.
Always
real.
and forever. All right, our next question is from Faith Durinsky, our very own. And they ask, is your refrigerator running?
I didn't check.
See, we're not in his home, so we cannot know really if the refrigerator is running.
I hope so. I think I have like eggs in there, so I really hope it is.
I hope it's running too. Eggs bad is a no.
No, yeah. Do not get SGA is proudly against salmonella. That's I want that signed in writing.
That's being clipped. We are going to our next person, which is also still our VPDP. And he asks, what is your most recent picture of your guys' cat Puddin on your phone?
Oh, I'm pulling it up. It's this picture of VPDP next to with our cat Puddin on top of him.
Morning?
That was this morning.
That's beautiful, honestly.
I'm surprised you didn't notice in our long executive cabinet shared bed.
Yeah. So, and then our next question comes from the Mark Palumbo, our ex-student body president.
Mark.
And he asked, if you had to pick one goal to accomplish this year, what is it? What's your biggest goal?
Okay. I have a serious answer for this.
Okay.
We have a lot of stuff we want to get done this year. And I think all of them are very important. But I think one of the goals that we set out for ourselves this summer that I want us to get on like early this year, as quick as possible, is to get more make sure our school is accessible as it needs to be. Make sure all of our handicap accessible buttons are working. Making sure all of our events are wheelchair accessible or ramp accessible. Make sure that students are getting the accommodations they need and taken care of in their classrooms, because that's a big issue on campus, and it's something that affects a lot of people. And the health situation nationwide is not good. COVID's still a thing. I think it's really important for us to make sure everyone's getting their needs met.
Yeah, that's very important. I think accessibility is a big thing overlooked by universities every day. Our accessibility in Point Park is comparatively the bare minimum, but better than most schools. Because if you go to a school with a campus like Pitt, it's not very accessible.
No.
With all the outdoorness, and this is not me bashing Pitt. I'm just saying, based off of accessibility.
Pitt's lawyers are going to take us down.
But Pitt, you're great in some ways, but a lot of ways, the accessibility in our school is miles ahead, but it's only the bare minimum, and it could be so much better.
Yeah, so something I want to keep working on, and if you want to work on that, you should come to our SGA legislative body meetings.
Yes.
Wink.
You know what we could talk about? We could talk about Gossip Girl.
Gossip Girl. We've been rewatching Gossip Girl.
We finished Degrassi.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Speaking of TV shows, we finished Degrassi.
The Next Generation and Next Class.
Yeah, we watched both. It's been a year-long process with our roommate, and honestly, it's a long show.
It's a long show.
And you know whose fault it is that we started watching it? The DPVP.
Yeah.
VPDP.
VPDP himself.
I have dyslexia, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna flip them.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't. This is not advice. This is the opposite of advice. You should all get a good night's rest. I go to bed at 1 a.m. on a good day.
For me, it depends, because honestly, I'm a girl who just, when she gets sleepy, she passes out wherever she is. I will watch TV, and I'll be on that couch snoozing, and they'll be like, Hunter, go to bed. And I'm like, okay.
We'll watch Drag Race until very early hours of the morning, and Hunter will be like, no, I can finish this episode. And by the time that Rue is on the screen, she's asleep.
Shout out RuPaul.
RuPaul,
RuPaul, when are you coming on the podcast?
Shout out fracking.
Shut up, fracking.
Kyle Maclaughlin does not endorse fracking, you guys.
I do not endorse fracking. SGA is proudly anti-fracking.
Who is?
I go to sleep around, after midnight, it's tricky. So anywhere between, 11 or, 2 in the morning. Sometimes it's 3, but I don't go past 3.
It's a pretty big range.
It's a big range.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Yeah, Hunter Schafer is the answer I usually drop when people ask me this question, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll go with Hunter Schafer.
My celebrity crush is Wonho from The Soloist. He just got out of the military. He is my number one celebrity crush, and that is my man. So, my viral TikTok, pre-Hunter TikTok era. Very, 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 me with my Wonho tapestry. If you know, you know. Next question.
How would you rate your childhood on a scale from 1 to 10?
No comment.
No comment.
Yeah, skip. What is your middle name?
Robert.
Legally,
you don't have to answer
legally, I'm transgender, so I can't answer that question.
Legally, it's morally inept for me to answer that question.
I'm still deciding. Honestly, drop some middle name suggestions for Hunter Bradley in the comments.
Yeah, next just we're voting for the new Point Park name, we're also voting for Point Perk name. It's not Point Perk anymore, so it doesn't matter. We're voting for the new Point Perk name. We're also voting for Hunter Bradley's middle name.
So please, if you have a suggestion for this diva, drop it in the comments.
When we do question, what are your favorite values in friends?
I like them to give me things.
Wait, ASMR.
Ooh, Chris Pepsi opening.
Oh no, it didn't even fizzle. Maybe we should turn my mic off.
Okay.
Self-awareness.
My favorite quality in my friends is their honesty. At the end of the day, if you're not going to be honest with me, how can I learn what mistakes I'm making, what I'm doing wrong, what I can do better? Because I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm a hot mess. I'm literally my biggest enemy, so I need someone to tell me what's wrong with me.
Sometimes Hunter is a literal hot mess. We have a tally board for the amount of times she's almost burned down the apartment.
I'll pop it up on the screen. Can you say it?
What is your funniest memory from high school? No.
I have one.
I don't.
I probably have one. You go first.
My funniest memory from high school is probably so.
It's really good.
In high school.
Oh, that's why I'm making the edit. That's why I'm making the edit.
We'll put a dog bark over it.
Okay. The funniest memory from high school is probably when it was me and my best friend Sherelle. Shout out Sherelle. We were in STEAM class together, and
STEAM class.
Yeah, so instead of STEM, it's STEAM.
Oh, because
with the arts.
Okay.
So we were in STEAM class, and our teacher literally came up behind us and, like, he just kind of, like, spooked us. And it was hilarious. Like, I love a good jump scare moment, but I remember that so vividly. Because it was just, he came up behind us, and we were, like, jumped.
I think my funniest... It wasn't... I don't know. My funniest moment, I guess, was not something I did, but something I experienced. I saw the aftermath of somebody pulling the toilet out of the wall in one of the men's bathrooms, and it was just there for, like, a year. Like, nobody put it back in.
What is your favorite holiday?
Ooh.
My birthday. Shout out to my birthday. I just turned 21 last month.
Woo! Happy late Hunter Day.
Live studio audience cheer. Yay!
Halloween? I love Halloween. Maybe Halloween or Christmas.
If I'm picking one that isn't my birthday, I'm probably going to go with New Year's. I love nightlife.
Ooh, that's fair.
I cannot wait to go out for New Year's. I cannot wait.
What is an interesting fact about you?
Go ahead.
Interesting fact about me. Our live studio audience is trying to get me to say that my interesting fact is that I'm bisexual. We go to Point Park University. That is not an interesting fact. That is a statistical majority.
What's your thesis about?
I'm writing this is not interesting, it's just sad. I'm writing a thesis paper for my senior capstone class about the private military contractors. So if you want to have a real happy time, do some research into private military companies.
And go to the UC to check out your books for your thesis.
Yes, thank you, library.
And I'm a graphic design major. My interesting fact is that I've worked in social media and I've worked with brats. Fun fact about me.
Oh, my mom's old boss is my godmother, and she was on The Simpsons. That's my interesting fact.
There's a little more interesting facts than that.
There's more.
What is your favorite piece of clothing?
Ooh.
My favorite piece of clothing is I have a pink see-through top that has, like, kind of these, like, I call them, it's my butterfly shirt. It has, like, these pink pieces that hang down, and it has, like, bell sleeves. It is one of my favorite pieces of clothing that I wear all the time, and I love pink, so I'm not wearing it now, but, you know.
I have mine's threefold, because that's our top. It's either this green shirt that I wear all the time, I have this little, like, mesh, like, short, like, crop top turtleneck that I wear under stuff that's got, like, babies on it. It's got, like, angels and devils on
Cherubs?
it. Cherubs. That's probably better than saying babies on it. Or I have this old leather jacket that was my grandpa's.
You wear that leather jacket.
I do wear it.
I think that's the real answer.
Yeah, that's the real answer.
Because when it gets, like, colder,
oh yeah,
he's wearing it every day.
I'm throwing that leather jacket on.
Gay people don't know what winter jackets are. Gay people only know leather jackets.
Yeah, facts. It is a leather jacket for my grandfather, so I'm not even giving money to the leather industry. My docs are vegan.
Mine aren't.
Question's really pressing. I can't wait to know the answer. Did you go to college?
No.
What's that?
Yes, we're here. We're in college. We go to Point Park. We love college.
I love college.
I love purse. I love college.
You can't say that anymore because her husband got canceled.
What?
I don't know if you heard.
Wait, tell us the tea.
Tell us the tea. What? Who?
Wait, who?
So
what?
the I Have Purse girl got sued?
She didn't. No, her. Well, the I Have Purse girl is Kodiko's wife.
Is it really?
Oh.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
For some reason, I never put together that was Kelsey.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know if Kodiko's lawyers are gonna eat me.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, Kodiko.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, allegedly, Kodiko did some bad things. You can look into it. It's not good.
It's
But
not Kelsey's fault.
It's not her fault.
I don't
No,
know,
no.
maybe cut
It's
that.
just.
But I don't know. She should say something too.
I have purse.
I have purse.
But I have purse.
But I have purse.
But
And
yes, we do go to college.
I have purse and I have college.
Yeah.
And I almost have a degree.
Almost.
Oh my god.
Please hire me.
What celebrity do you share a birthday with?
I share a birthday with Trixie Mattel, and I love Trixie Mattel. Trixie Mattel.
Trixie, come on the podcast.
No, Trixie Mattel, give me a job. I will work at your makeup company, please.
Word. I'm exactly a year younger than Billie Eilish, and I will always hold that against her.
I share a birthday with 50 Cent.
I don't think we asked.
I'm just letting you know. What was your favorite What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Probably the Ben and Jerry's milk and cookies because it's like cookie dough and Oreo and vanilla ice cream.
I love, okay, my favorite is like, I love a peanut butter chocolate.
Okay.
But I love caramel. Caramel's like one of my favorite, like, things on, like, dessert. I love Dulce de Leche ice cream.
Ooh.
It tastes like the consistency of the Hershey's one, is like kind of like a whipped yogurt to me. And the way it tastes just soothes me. It doesn't taste like ice cream to me.
I love that. Love that.
Do you have any pets?
I do. As previously mentioned, I am the dad who stepped up for VPDP's cat pudding. I also have 3 dogs at home. Buddy, Munchkin, and Dasher. Dasher is this little, nasty, adorable Pomeranian. He's so old. He's got diabetes. He's blind. He's balding. We got to give him insulin shots. And then I also have 3 cats, Sebastian, Joey, and Rascal.
Your dog sounds like my ex-boyfriend.
This could be controversial because the city is our campus. But do you prefer the city or the country?
The city.
City.
Oh my
City,
god.
for sure.
If I had to live in the country, I think I'd combust.
Mm-hmm. I think, and most of my experience has been either city or boring suburban wasteland. But no, I need to people. I need to be around people. I need to be around stores. I need to be around bar.
I need to be around bar and purse.
Yeah, and purse.
College.
College. Yeah, no, I would not. I don't think I want to live in a city forever.
Me too.
I'm saying this now as a 21-year-old. So.
As a 21-year-old.
Right, but as a 21-year-old, I never want to leave the city.
When me and Kyle have our professional jobs, we're gonna be in New York together.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be Carrie Bradshaw.
I'm Carrie Bradshaw. You're Miranda.
Whoa.
Don't act like you're not Miranda.
That's right. That's right.
Don't act like it.
What social media platform do you use the most?
Instagram. Actually, that's changed.
Twitter.
Twitter. I use Twitter more now.
I use it less than I used to, but I still use it.
Ex-endorsers.
It's not. I did not call it X purposefully.
I called it X earlier because it's professional and that's how it needs to be spoken
X
of.
formerly Twitter.
Can we talk about how much I hate Elon Musk while we're on X? Or are we gonna get sued?
I think it's a pretty general consensus that most people don't like him, right?
I'm not a fan and I don't have any important things to say on this topic.
I hate Elon Musk.
The self-censor is funny.
I'm gonna soundbite that and put it over every swear
Arr,
word.
arr.
Yeah, no. Just while I'm on my stool, I don't think we should let some billionaire like apartheid emerald mine heir control geopolitics.
Make trucks.
Or make trucks. There are
Did
Cybertrucks that I see outside of campus now. and I hate that.
Can I drop a fun fact about a Cybertruck right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't say that. I can't remember where it was off the top of my head. Oh, Seattle. That's what it was. In Seattle, there is a Cybertruck, and so since Cybertrucks are so new and are like made differently than most cars, Cybertrucks are really hard to fix right now if anything goes wrong with them, and they're very poorly made, so a lot of things are going wrong with them. And there is a Cybertruck in Seattle that actually got put on Google Maps as a tourist attraction because it got broken and it's been stuck outside of somebody's house in a very popular area, and it's called Cyberstuck.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Do you see this story about there was like a car like overheated, like a Cybertruck like overheated, and they couldn't get out of they couldn't get out of it because when it shuts down, you can't open the doors.
Did you also see that people that like don't have garages are leaving their Cybertrucks out, and when it rains, after like 2 or 3 times it rains on their Cybertrucks are like rusting. Like the paint on Cybertrucks is like rusting.
It's because they don't have. It's because they just put like metal sheets on it. Whatever. Anyway, sorry, but Elon Musk, if you see this, it's on site.
Next question.
What is one thing you wish people knew about you?
Ugh. The pain of being known. Wish people knew about me. I wish people knew that I am a very political person, and I want people to know that before they interact with me, so they're not surprised by it.
I'm annoying. I'm straight up, like, if you actually have a real conversation with me, it's half brain rot and half, like, unserious. I'm just saying things.
Right.
And honestly, like, this isn't about me because it's the SGA podcast, but I'm hosting it, so I'm making it about me. I haven't said a lot of brain rot this episode yet, and honestly, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, that's Skibbity Ohio Riz of you.
Mama, a girl behind you.
Onika equals burgers.
Onika equals she, burgers equals 8.
We go to Ellie and Mason Helms. Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Coffee.
I'm scared. I like tea better. I'm a tea girl, but I do like coffee. I dabble in coffee.
I drink coffee as water.
I need my coffee 75% sugar though, and milk.
I'll drink black coffee. I'll drink non-black coffee, but I drink a lot of black coffee.
He does.
Controversial question.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I don't care. I love a dog.
We have 3 cats in our apartment.
It's complicated.
It's complicated.
I was always a dog. I always thought I was a dog person my whole life. But cats are so much easier to take care of.
Cats are so much easier to take care of as a half cat owner. I think that they're easier to take care of than dogs, but every time a dog comes into my job, I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, my family used to foster dogs when we were growing up, so I love dogs.
I just want a dog, but I don't want a loud dog.
That's fair.
I want like a chill dog.
Yeah, there's not a lot of those, I don't think. Well, I mean, you can get like a big slobbery dog.
Yeah, I want a big...
I want like an old dog. I want like an old dog that's like basically a floor mat. You know what I mean?
Like one of those furry rugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it your dog or is it the rug?
Are some of your nicknames?
You go.
My name's pretty short already. I got Kai sometimes. President Kyle Maclaughlin. Love of my life, apple of my eye, God Emperor of Point Park University.
I've never heard those. Some of my nicknames, a lot of people like to call me Hunty. Don't call me that. A lot of people like...
Is this Hunter BBXX?
Cut it.
Cut that!
I love the Bison Exchange. Shout out to the Bison Exchange.
Shout out
Bison Exchange.
Yeah, Aiden, if you're watching this at the Bison Exchange, always calls Hunter her full Instagram handle. Former Instagram handle. It's not that anymore.
It's now Hunter XCXX.
But
I'm a Charlie XCX diva.
But calling you Hunter BBXX is still really funny, and I think you should keep doing it. And I think the more it makes Hunter angry, the better.
It doesn't make me
Allegedly,
angry.
our
It does not make me angry. I think it's fun. Anyways. All right, and that was our SGA After Hours today. Thank you so much for watching, and a special thank you to our guest, President Kyle Maclaughlin, for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Catch us next week where our guest, Dylan Peterson, will be joining us.
DP.
I was not here this time.
But Dylan will be here next time, and Kyle will probably be here
Probably,
again.
yeah.
In the back.
I don't got much to do.
But, yeah.
Kyle's going to ask me the questions next time.
So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your day. And this was SGA After Hours.
This was SGA After Hours. Bye.